everybody, it's Heather Nichols, and I'm going to share this fun, colorful, and sparkly Easter card so you can be inspired for your Easter crafting. I'm using supplies for this project that are new to me, but they're not new to the Tailored Expressions web store. I'm using the Block Party Bunnies die cut. This cuts out the bunny shapes and leaves the empty spaces in between to create a fun border. I'm using the Squishy Hug stamp set, which is designed to coordinate with the bunnies to add eyes, and there's also a bunch of fun sentiments. I'm using the Little Bits Marshmallow Bunny die collection. This bunny is designed to match up with those bunnies on the border. The cardstock colors I'm using are pineapple, guava, cookie monster, mocha, toffee, and sugar cube. I'll also be using Stick It to add glitter to my cardstock die cuts. I'll use Oreo ink for my stamping along with pineapple, guava, and cookie monster inks and my blender brushes to do some beautiful blending. I'll use some purple tape to hold everything in place. And of course I have some glitter. I'm using just a white crystal glitter that I had in my stash. I'm creating a stencil with the Block Party Bunnies border die. I'm using a ruler just to help me line things up, and I'll use purple tape to hold the die in place. I'm going to cut this border from my piece of cardstock 4 times so that I can create a whole background for my project. I'll use pixie spray to attach my paper stencil to a piece of sugar cube cardstock, and then I'll use my blender brushes to apply color using Guava, Cookie Monster, and Pineapple inks. These 3 colors are my favorite to use to create a rainbow effect. Where the Guava and Pineapple overlap, you get an orange, and where the Cookie Monster and Pineapple overlap, you get a pretty green. Next, I'll create the cute and sparkly Marshmallow Peep Bunnies. I'll die cut the bunny with the face cut out of the colored cardstock, and I'll cut out the solid bunny from Mocha cardstock. I'll apply Stick It to the colored cardstock before I die cut the shapes from it. It puts the adhesive exactly where I want it, so adding the glitter is so quick and easy. Once my shapes are die cut, I'll peel the backing from the Stick It on the colored bunny and dip it into the glitter so that he gets all sparkly. Then I'll attach the colored sparkly bunny to the Mocha bunny base. Repeat these steps and your bunnies will multiply into a whole pile before you know it. I'm stamping a sentiment onto the blended background from the Squishy Hug stamp set. For this card, I'm using the one that said, "You are one of my favorite peeps." I'll line up the stamp where I want it to go in my MISTI, close the lid of the MISTI to pick up the stamp, ink up the stamp with Oreo ink, and close the lid of the MISTI to stamp the sentiment onto my project. I'm adding my background to a Toffee card base, and then I'll add the cute glittery bunny peeps kind of randomly around on the background, matching up the bunny shapes. This was such a fun project. I actually blended up a piece of sugar cube cardstock using the same color inks that I did for the background. I cut the tags out of the blended cardstock using the tag team dies, added sentiments, and some of my extra glittered peeps to create coordinating tags for my cards. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope I was able to share a little inspiration for you for your Easter crafting. You can create an Easter project like this using supplies from the Tailored Expressions web store at tailoredexpressions.com.